all, my name is Johnny Powers.
Excuse me.
Can everybody bow their heads just for a second? Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Oh, Heavenly Father, today I'd like to say bless everybody in this room today. Bless our moms, dads, our church families. Bless the pastors and bishops and reverends. Bless our great-great-grandkids. Bless Fillmore.
Yes.
Oh, Heavenly Father, just thank you today for just giving me the courage to get up here and pray on TV and to share this story of mine with you.
Go ahead. Take your time.
Wow. I haven't even thought about this in over 30 years. I'm the grandson, the great-great-grandson of Johnny Powers. I am the great-grandson of Johnny Powers, and the grandson of Johnny Powers, and the son of Johnny Powers. My first experience with drugs was in 1990. Now, my story is a little different because I sold drugs before I went to prison. But after I got out of prison in 1990, I started using. Well, when my sister was coming to visit me, she used to say, Johnny, there's a new drug out. It's crack. She said, don't touch it.
Last call. Last call.
Me being me,
Last call.
my son-in-law came over and he was smoking. I say, what's that? He says, man, this is some good stuff. I say, man, you putting 50 shots up there every time. Hell, I can hit that 10 times. No, you can't. No, you can't. For $500, I will. So I hit it 10 times, got the $500, and I was sprung after that. Man. So let me get back to prison. When I got to prison in 1983, it was funny because when I got there, just like the brother before me said, I thought it was co-ed. And two of my friends that I knew from Fillmore that was on the bus with me, they were older than me, of course. They say, man, don't you ever forget this, fool. This is a men's institution. Because we were in Vacaville, and I'd never seen men with breasts. I mean, they was pumping them up, and they say, don't you ever forget it. This is what it is. You know, and I said, wow, you know, because it was my first time. So as we get on and move on, going through the trips and trials of the prison, you have to watch out for certain things. You have to make sure that when you get there, when I went, if they slide a note under the door and you open it, you in. So I was warned, hey, if you get a letter, a blank letter, do not open it. So I just kicked it back under the door. But while I was there, I went through a lot of different changes, thinking about what I could have done to better myself. And as I'm going through this change, it just corrupted my mind and my way of thinking. But let me get back to my story. Wow. When I finally came home in 1990, I started using drugs, and it was so heavy and ferocious that I didn't understand what I was doing. But I liked it. And as black men, we have to fight that demon off. We have to pass it on so our children's children won't do it.
Yeah.
I promote now to my great nieces and son and kids, it's a better way than selling drugs.
Yeah.
You can sell houses. Let's do something. If I knew what I knew then, what I know now, we all have a part of film. I was part of the thing where redevelopment sucked up everything.
Yeah.
I had, my mother's best friend worked for redevelopment at the time. Right now I'm homeless, trying to find a place to stay, and I have a voucher. They give you a certificate of preference now.
You have a voucher.
A voucher, a certificate of preference, but this is the catch-22. None of the places are affordable for my income. What can we do about this? My father would say, if he hadn't been alive right now, son, just hang in there. It's going to be all right. And that's why I said the prayer for everybody that's gone. Because I come up under activists, Mary Tall, Tim Dupree, and a few others. Thank you for letting me share my story.